Nowadays, it's really impossible to find a job without any software skills. And a lot of you have been asking me that what are the software skills to get job in one of the top 5 firms in India. So this video is exactly about that. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please go ahead, hit a like and subscribe to this channel. This is the only architecture channel who talks about careers, who talks about profession, who talks about what software you need to learn to get into these kind of firms. And not only this, I go into the job vacancies that are actually available right now and analyze those job vacancies and then give you the information. I'm not just creating information out of nowhere or using ChatGPT to create this information. These are real factual information that I'm going to share with you. So without any delays, let's get started with the video. I have few of the top firms in India over here and their active job listing that are available. So we will go ahead and check out these job vacancies, and by that we will analyze like what are their software requirement, and based on that you can learn the softwares that they are required or they are asking for. So first on my list I have Morphogenesis. Morphogenesis is again Delhi based firm and it has offices all around India, and they have done few of the best architectural work in India recently, including the diamond hub that was there in Gujarat. So they have done really good jobs, and they have a job vacancy that is available for architect and senior architect in Pune. And here what they are asking is 0 to 8 years experience. Of course, they want the higher one. Now I will go to job responsibility. Job responsibility you can definitely check. I have mentioned the link in the description. Now let's go to the requirements. They need masters or bachelors of architecture. Then the candidate must have strong design, conceptualization, execution skills with high proficiency and experience in AutoCAD, SketchUp, Photoshop, and other advanced software. So here you can see that there is a difference in firms here in Canada and in US. We always have Revit requirement, but here even for the senior architect position, you don't have Revit requirement. You have AutoCAD requirement, SketchUp, and Photoshop requirement. And of course, if you know Revit, then well and good. But I don't think so. They are using Revit on that scale. Next requirement that they have asked for is LEED or GRIHA or ECBC or WELL. So these are all international organizations. GRIHA is an Indian organization. It's a sustainability certification organization like LEED. So you can take any of these certificates if you want to get into this specific firm. And then attention to detail, commitment to producing high quality work, ability to multitask and stay ahead of deadlines, commitment to working in teams and engaging in positive way. So these are all general things that are always asked from an employee. So I think what you need to learn is basically AutoCAD, SketchUp, and Photoshop. And I think a lot of you architects would be happy to see this requirement. If you have the experience, go ahead and apply for this job. Next job that I have is CP Kukreja Architects. So this is kind of an international firm. They have done really good work in recent days. And they had a job opening that I found on LinkedIn. So here what they are saying is they need a bachelor's degree in architecture. Second, they need is 8 to 10 years of experience. This is just for an architect position in their firm. And now coming to the software requirement. Here they need software requirement of AutoCAD, SketchUp, Revit, and Adobe Creative Suite. So again, they need Revit, SketchUp, and AutoCAD. So these are the three common software that I have been advocating for like from past 5 years since I've started making this video, that learn these software. Like AutoCAD is something that everyone knows. SketchUp is something that all of you might know. But Revit is something that is gaining trend in bigger firms all across the world. So I would say that go ahead and learn Revit. It will help you a lot in your architecture journey. Next firm that I have is AECOM. AECOM is an international firm. It is very, very huge. Their turnover is more than $5 to $6 billion across the world. So, very big firm. And here I have an opening in Mumbai for a senior BIM specialist position. I don't know, should I apply for this or not? But here are the requirements that they need. So basically, what they need is experience and understanding of Revit structure, AutoCAD architecture, and their supporting technology. So I think this job that they require is more for the structural side and the civil side, because in the first requirement as well, they have said that civil engineering, architecture, industrial design degree is preferred. So I understand that this is more towards the civil. Excellent understanding of 3D parametric modeling and maximize the benefit of integrated building models. Experience in Rhino, Grasshopper, Tekla, Dynamo, and data exchange between BIM platform is preferred. So I don't know what they are trying to say with this, but what they need is basically you need to know how to model in Rhino. Grasshopper is a supporting software for Rhino, which enables you to do more parametric work and control the surfaces based on the codes that you generate through Grasshopper. Tekla is again civil software. Dynamo is again a scripting software, a graphical scripting software. So these are the software that I advocate, but they need it for this specific position. Now I have Gensler. Gensler is again one of the biggest firms here in North America and in the world as well. So they have job vacancies in India, and here is the job vacancy that I found in Mumbai. So here they are asking for a designer, workplace designer basically, and qualifications 6+ years of project experience, bachelor's or master's degree in architecture, demonstrate project experience in multiple completed project. Okay, fine. Proficiency in use of Revit and other 3D computer design program. So here the primary requirement. See, a North American company comes in, and you are asked to have the proficiency in Revit. So if you want to go for international companies which work with multiple different nations, I would say Revit will be of essence for you. So I would say that learn Revit in any case if you are in India right now and looking for these jobs. And again, one of the best firms to work for, Gensler, is really good in design. Then self-motivated, all of these things you can of course go ahead and check it out. Uh, okay, so now essentials, what they need essentially very important is deep knowledge and experience of Autodesk Revit and design authoring, documentation, data extract, and project delivery. So these are the things which I keep shouting on my videos, that you should understand these things even if you don't want to get into BIM. These are very important because this is just a designer workplace position. Deep understanding of real-time visualization development within the context of BIM, specifically in the use of Enscape and other rendering medium. So another software requirement that Gensler has said is Enscape. So this is how you analyze, like, what are the requirements that they need, application we work with. So they have also mentioned which applications do they work with. This is such a good uh, job description that they are mentioning everything that they need and they use. So you will be absolutely aware of what they are using in their firm. So design authoring, they use Revit, Rhino, AutoCAD, Naviswork, which I have already said in my multiple videos. Collaboration, BIM 360. So BIM 360 is not called BIM 360 anymore. It's Autodesk Construction Cloud, which I have already mentioned. Then computational design, Grasshopper, Dynamo. Computational design is used for parametric designing, and Rhino is the primary software to do that, and Grasshopper works in tandem with Rhino. Then building performance simulation. So I'm not good at simulation. So they have Insight. Autodesk Insight is a web-based application from Autodesk that you can use. Safaria, Diva, Ladybug is again a analysis tool. Visualization, they are using V-Ray, Enscape, Twinmotion, 3ds Max, graphic productivity. They are using Adobe Creative Suite, Microsoft Office, and experimental. So they are experimenting with the Unreal Engine, Unity development, and C++, Python. So they might have openings for people who are into software development as well. So these are the basic requirement that the firms in India are demanding. Again, if you are based or if you are looking for a firm that is completely Indian, then basic understanding of Revit, AutoCAD, and SketchUp will do good for you. But if you want to go for international firms, start learning Rhino, start learning Grasshopper, then Revit, Navisworks, AutoCAD is something that everyone should know. SketchUp is, of course, you know that. Visualization, again, Enscape, Twinmotion, which I have already told you in multiple of my videos that these software are being used here in North America. So this is the overall video about the software requirements in Indian firms. And if you guys like this video, if you guys like my efforts that I keep doing for you guys, that what softwares you need, how to grow in your career, if you want to support my work, please go ahead, hit a like and subscribe to my channel, guys. You know, as an architect, how difficult it is to take out time to do anything else than just our work. And I'm doing this for you, for your benefit. So give me some support, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.